everyone. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I have my. Dusty said, "Yep, you're back." I have my earbud in, so let me know if y'all can hear me.
Oh, and
What
to
did
see
I
me.
do? Uh, Hi, Shay.
Hey, Mom.
There we go. Hey, everyone. Hey, Heather, Miss Crucifix, Melissa, Sleuth Mom, my babe, Small Town PI. Thanks, Daniel. Um, Hi, y'all. Let's just chat for a second while everyone's coming in. How? Thank you, Small Town. It feels good to be back, y'all. I needed a breather for a second.
No
Have you
more
been?
breaks.
Yeah, yeah. No more breaks. I need to. I actually even canceled my StreamYard. That's how serious I was about not going live anymore. So I guess I need to reboot this thing back up, right?
Yeah, totally. I'm excited.
I was honestly thinking about doing at least 1 month alive.
1 month
One
alive.
live. That's what Dusty just said.
Like you're making me think
Yo.
about this. I'm like, I'm only alive for 1 month.
Right. See, in my pre records, I can edit the stupid shit I say out.
I love it. It's raw.
Well, maybe a week max break. Or maybe a week break max. Yeah. Y'all, I haven't been live in 2 months. Can y'all believe that?
It's
That's crazy.
crazy. Hmm.
But it feels good, and we've got a lot to talk about because I am honestly baffled. And real quick, those that are in here, put a 1 if y'all have heard the updates, put a 2 if you have no idea what we're talking about. I'm so curious. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, BC.
I'm going to be
How are all you?
a little shocked too by some of it because I was telling you earlier, I tried to catch the Into Sleuth Moms live, and from what you've told me, I've been wondering what all has happened, especially since I'm familiar
Yeah.
with New Orleans and that area.
Yes. I'm just. I don't even know what to think. Okay, so a lot of 2s. So, I was it my last video? I think it was the last video,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my last video I covered this case and oh, he okay, so I'm just going to give you all a quick rundown. He is Nathan Millard, 42 years old, from Walton County, Georgia. He went to Baton Rouge for a work trip, went to a basketball game, went out to Happy's Irish Pub to go have a couple of drinks with his client. They hung out there for at least a couple of hours. Yes, I will definitely play the presser, Sleuth Mom. They hung out for a couple of hours and then they left. He ended up disappearing. They found his phone and his wallet. Right, Sleuth Mom? I'm pretty sure they found his wallet. Now they have found him. And let me just show y'all real quick. Before I play the presser, I just want to show y'all where he was found.
Oh.
Yes, Heather, I did it. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's been such a SHIT show these past couple of weeks. I did it 4 days
So
ago.
four
It
days
was my
ago,
last
yeah.
video. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, wallet found. Okay, thank you, PC. So let me share my screen real quick, cause
Oh, Small Town PI did one of her membership, I guess, super chats where it says, "Glad you're back."
oh, thank you. It didn't show up on my end.
Well, not when it's just when you're using the milestone. chat that you get with being a member, it won't show up
Oh, it
on.
won't show up on me. Okay.
No, it's weird.
Milestone, small town. Okay, let me share this. I gotta figure out which one it is. I think it's this one. Okay. Wait, what did small town, or what did Sleuth Mom say?
She said, even more sus to me that the colleague found the phone.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you, Sleuth Mom, for bringing that up because, yes, you're doing wonderful with that. Thank you.
I'm trying not
You
to
are
say
the
too much
best.
because I have so many questions.
I know, I know. We'll get to them all, I promise. Okay, so this is where he was found, y'all. This. You see this? Dusty's looking like, what? So, he was found here
Mm.
and rolled up in a carpet. Look, this even looks like a carpet right here, like a rug. Can I zoom in? No, of course not. But he was found here, rolled up in a rug or a carpet, with plastic over him, and somebody smelt a decomposing body, and that is how they found him.
Wow. That's so awful.
Is that not okay?
So he's
So,
just there for work.
yes.
So does not live there, just visiting for work. Leaves from the dinner with the, was it a colleague
Basketball game.
or
Yeah,
basket?
it's a
Okay.
client.
Oh.
And then they go to the bar, have some drinks. They're there for a couple of hours. The client stays there to pay the tab, and
Hmm.
he goes ahead and leaves. There was an African American male that was spotted using his debit card or at the ATM or whatever, so they did interview him. He said that he just asked him where an ATM was, where the nearest ATM was, and that was it. That he
Mm.
said he didn't see him after that. And he was released. So now, let me stop this. We are gonna play the presser.
Well, why was okay? All right, I'm gonna
Unless y'all
stop.
no, ask questions. And if anybody in chat before I want to play the presser, if y'all have any questions, type them out. Yes, he has 5 kids, Heather. He has two stepchildren, 2 children with his previous wife, and 1 child with his current wife.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet and listen to the presser to see if my questions are answered first, because I know I get excited.
Okay. Okay. All right. Are y'all ready for the presser, chat? Everyone ready? Yes. I feel so out of sort doing this. It's so weird being on here.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Okay, so let me share this. I know it is unbelievable, Heather. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, I would love it if y'all give this video a thumbs up. I can't appreciate it, or I can't thank y'all enough for being here. If I can get my words together. Okay.
And the presser was today.
Yes, the presser was today.
Okay.
I don't know how to remove these comments over here. Maybe if I do this. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see chat while I'm sharing this, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and play it. And let me know if y'all can hear it, Shay.
I think I can hear a little bit of him.
Wrestling around.
Good evening, everybody. Is everyone ready? Today we wanted to hold a press conference concerning an investigation that initiated as a missing person involving Nathan Millard. First, I want to start by asking our community to lift
Are you able to mute yourself, Mal, so maybe we could turn him up a little bit?
prayer, and that we're sorry for their loss, and we understand the emotions and the trauma that this tragedy has presented to the family. We wanted to provide this update because we understand the public.
Can y'all not hear it? Or can you? Oh, it worked?
It worked, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Interest in these investigations and the desire to want information immediately. I want to remind the public that these investigations take time and process. The Baton Rouge Police Department first received a missing person report on February 23rd, 2023, concerning Mr. Millard. This investigation was assigned to our Special Victims Unit Missing Persons Division, who immediately began an investigation. Mr. Millard's body was discovered on Monday morning.
Give me a second, and I'm going to see if I can adjust the audio on here.
Oh, you're fine. I was saying, like, I noticed sometimes pressers are usually a little bit quieter, so you have
Yes,
to
they
kind
are.
of boost the volume or turn your device up.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Sleuth Mom said it was a quiet one, so y'all let me know if y'all can hear this, if this is any better.
March 6, 2023, in the 2900 block of Scenic Highway. On today, the EBR Coroner's Office released a preliminary report that states as follows. On March 7, 2023, an autopsy was conducted on the remains of Nathan Millard, 42 years old. The preliminary results are as follows. No evidence of internal or external trauma noted. The final autopsy results, pending further studies, including toxicology testing. The cause of death and manner of death are pending completion of the final autopsy report. If you have any questions concerning the autopsy, please contact the EBR Parish Coroner's Office at 225-389-3047. I want to reassure the public that our detectives and our police officers have worked diligently to trace Mr. Millard's whereabouts and to interview all persons who were in contact with him, as well as witnesses, as well as gathering all video evidence that was available. I'm going to ask our VCU commander, Captain Kevin Hines, to provide the public with a timeline as well as information concerning our investigative efforts. I want to say this before Captain Hines comes up. We dedicated many resources, and we still are, investigating this ongoing investigation. Our training academy, our special victims unit, our homicide division, our street crime unit. There's been many searches that have been completed throughout this investigation. So we have been working behind the scenes around the clock since this investigation began. Now I'm going to ask Captain Hines to provide the timeline and information concerning our investigative efforts.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon. Just want to go over a couple of things that were discovered during the course of our investigation. There are going to be some details that I'm going to leave out for the fact that we are still investigating how Mr. Millard ended up where he did and what happened between the time he was last seen and the time that his remains were located. So the report was made on the 23rd, early that morning, about Mr. Millard being missing. Our detectives immediately began to investigate. They were able to determine that at about 10:30 p.m. the night prior, Mr. Millard left an establishment downtown. We were able to track his movements by using the surveillance equipment available at local businesses in the area. We discovered that he went to the Greyhound bus station on Florida Boulevard approximately an hour after he left the downtown establishment. At the bus station, he was actually offered help by a security guard at that location, which he declined. The security guard offered to call him a ride, offered to get him an Uber, to call the police for him. He didn't appear to be in distress. She just felt as though he was out of place. He declined that offer, and he left there under his own accord. He was seen throughout the next several hours. We were able to track him to several different businesses in the Baton Rouge area, and he was last seen, the last location that we were able to put him at was about 4:30 on Wednesday morning. We are talking to anyone who has had contact with him that we can find. We are currently asking that if anybody did have any contact with him during that time or after, that they reach out to the Baton Rouge Police Department. They can call Crime Stoppers at 344-7867. That's 344-STOP, and give the information to us that they're aware of what Mr. Millard's activities were, or where he was, or who he was with around that time. We're interested to talk to anybody who may have had any sort of interaction with him whatsoever during that time. What I can say is that at no point in time on any of the information that we've received or the videos that we've seen does Mr. Millard appear to have been in any sort of distress. He appeared to be at those locations under his own power, and it didn't appear that there was anything taking place criminally. At this time, we don't have any indication that there was any foul play involved. We are looking into how he ended up where he was, like I said before, but as of right now, we're just asking for anybody that may have had contact with Mr. Millard since the night of the 22nd to contact the police department and let us know.
Now, I want to say this because I know there's a lot of information out there. This is still an ongoing investigation, and we do know that there has been information that has been released or that has been obtained or reported by the media. We're not going to comment on any unofficial information, any information that was not released by the police department unofficially. Like I said, this is an ongoing investigation. And we don't want to release any information that's going to compromise the integrity of that investigation. Here's what I want to reassure the public. You know, we have so many events downtown in our city of Baton Rouge. Just last weekend, the weekend prior to that, and so many more. Our downtown district, all the redevelopment that's going on down there, not just for events. We see the residential portion of our downtown development district is growing, as well as businesses. It is a safe place. It's a safe place to live. It's a safe place to participate in events. And we are proud of the work that's going on downtown. Our business leaders downtown invested in the camera programs downtown so that not only you feel safe, but that when something does happen, that we have another tool in the chest that can help us in our investigative efforts. And that's what happened in this case. Not just those cameras that we have, but also cameras that are provided by businesses in the area as well. And I'm going to ask our downtown development district director, Ms. Whitney Hoffman, to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. I also wanted to offer our condolences to the family and definitely our appreciation to BRPD on all of the hard work they've done in this case. And just reiterate how safe downtown is. We are one of the safest places in the city to be. We have hundreds of events, thousands of visitors, thousands of workers, many residents, and we all have fun together and work together in an environment that is very safe with no major incidences. And we look forward to a continued partnership with BRPD to continue to keep it that way. Thank you.
We'll take questions at this time. Before that, I want to make sure that the public know that this is still an ongoing investigation. I'm going to continue saying that. This is an ongoing investigation. But I also want to thank our partners who have helped us. I want to thank the United Cajun Navy who came out and helped us hand out some goods to our homeless population, at the same time helping us search for the whereabouts of Mr. Millard. And I also want to thank the Texas EquiSearch for also assisting us in those efforts. But I also want to thank all of our residents who took the time to pick up the phone and provide information. Those who call Crime Stoppers, thank you. Thank you. Those who right now are a little hesitant to pick up the phone and call us to just help us with a little more information and fill some of those gaps in our investigative efforts, we look forward to hearing your call as well. We know what happens in this community when people in the community step up, when they're not scared, they're not afraid, when they get involved, when they help us. And we look forward to those phone calls as well. So I'll take questions at this time.
Does it appear his body was dumped at the location that he was found? And if so, what are you doing to find the person or persons who dumped his body there?
I'm going to ask the VCU commander to speak on that.
Yes, ma'am. So it does appear that he was left there, that's not where, most likely not where he died. I don't want to go into the details of our investigative efforts, but efforts are underway to locate and to talk to whoever may have put him there. And look, we'll ask whoever put him there. If it was if something happened and there was a moment of panic, come forward. We just want to know what happened to him. That's our goal is to find out what happened to him.
Do you believe drugs were involved?
I don't want to comment on that right now. I don't believe. I think I'm going to leave that for the coroner's office. I know they're going to do a full toxicology, and those will be released later. But I'm not going to. I don't want to comment on that right now for the benefit of the family.
You said the last location you guys, I guess, got him on camera was at 4:30. Can you say where that was?
I don't want to say where that was right now because that is still part of our investigation and our attempt to locate the individuals that may have been with him at that time. We don't want to give we would rather the people that we talk to give us that information to verify it as opposed to us put it out and now it's out in public record. Yes.
Do you all have any idea, or do you think you have a good idea of who those individuals are that may have?
Once again, I don't want to comment one way or the other on that, but efforts are still underway. Yes, ma'am.
It was reported that his body was wrapped up in a rug. The rug is still sitting there, and a lot of people want to know why it wasn't collected.
Okay, so whenever we go to a crime scene, our detectives and our crime scene investigators, they confer with each other on what needs to be taken and what doesn't. And they didn't deem it necessary for them to take the entire rug. And I'll just leave that at that. I know there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of information going on about what we may have found out there, what we may not have. And once again, that's part of the investigation, so I don't want to put that information out. But everything that needed to be collected was collected from that scene.
Can you just clarify once again the no internal or external injuries from the coroner's office? What exactly they found?
I don't really know how to clear that up any. All I can tell you is that from their report, there were no signs of internal or external trauma, which to us, that kind of leads into the whole foul play thing. There doesn't appear to be any foul play at this point. I know that he was placed there, obviously, by another individual. We would like to know who and why. But just from the autopsy results that were given by the coroner's office, at this time, there doesn't appear to be any signs of foul play. Such as, and just to elaborate a little bit, that would be things such as gunshots, blunt force trauma, things that we would be looking for as investigators when investigating a death. And there were no signs of that.
Do you guys have any evidence as to how he got from downtown to that vacant lot by any chance?
No, ma'am, we do not. Not at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. I just want to stress one more time, please. 344 STOP Crime Stoppers. We're looking forward to that person or persons that have more information that's going to help with our investigation, and that will conclude this conference. Thank you.
Shay Benet, I love you and thank you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
You're the best. Okay.
I still have so many
Sleuth
questions.
Mom
I'm
was
sorry.
gifted. Sleuth Mom was gifted a membership. And Erica. Oh. Okay. So, what do y'all think? I need y'all's thoughts and opinions. Real bad.
Oh my goodness.
Is Sleuth Mom still here? Sleuth Mom, you still here? Lady? Okay, go ahead,
Maybe
Shay.
she's coming up. I just have a lot of questions still. Like, I guess I'm going to go back to the crime scene stuff. Like, I want to know why they didn't think it was necessary to take the rug, why they didn't treat it like a crime scene. I mean, if somebody's rolled up in a rug,
And
like,
covered with plastic.
yeah, like, obviously they didn't do that to themselves.
Right.
That's what's killing me. Like, even if somebody freaked out, like, there was something that happened that maybe, you know, it's still, like, it just really bothers me. I can't get over it. I can't justify it.
Yeah, I agree. Hi, Sleuth Mom. How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing good. How are you, ladies?
I'm good.
Good. How are
I'm
you?
so glad you're back.
Thank
So glad you're
you.
back. Thank you, Shay, for the membership, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome, girl. That's so good
All
to
right.
talk to you.
It's awesome. Now, this whole case is just okay. It's been shady since the beginning, right? Nothing is adding up. And honestly, I left the press conference earlier whenever I watched it with more questions than I had
Yes.
whenever I went into it. Because, like,
Yes.
okay, so how are you saying no foul play? How did this man, like, he overdosed and then wrapped himself in plastic, wrapped himself in a rug, and dumped his own body somewhere? Like, how does that work?
And didn't the family come out and say that?
The family said that he was a struggling addict, and that he was in recovery, basically. And so this is obviously he had to have relapsed, and so that would explain the events leading up to this. But how do we end up in this place where, his deceased body is dumped somewhere?
7 minutes away from where he was at that. Like, so
Yeah,
somebody
about
had
3
to have
miles.
drive him. Yeah. So somebody drove him there,
Right.
like,
And then right, they didn't even take the rug. That's the other red flag. Like, why was the rug left there for YouTube reporters? Because Uncovered with Kieran was able to photograph this rug that was just left laying in this parking lot.
is that that's not the rug that I mentioned, that I pointed out in that thing
Yeah.
on that picture, is it?
Sure is.
Are
Sure
you
is.
joking?
No, that's the rug he was wrapped in. Straight up. Straight up the rug he was wrapped in. And then, so allegedly, this is speculation from the Facebook group, so don't hold me at this.
Yeah, I'm on
But
it right now.
allegedly, they have him on camera going into a home, basically, probably a drug house. I just speculating that, and then he never leaves that home. So they never see him leave. So obviously they have somebody that they have to be looking at. And with that being said, like, who lives in the house? You know what I mean? Who left that house that night? Did they happen to have a rug? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
come on. It seems like they're trying to do little to no investigation on this and just trying to brush it away because, God forbid, Baton Rouge has a person who was there visiting, who was walking from his bar to his hotel and went missing and is now found deceased.
Right.
Like, it really seems like they're trying to cover it up for tourism.
Yep. And the thing that, what's with the Greyhound bus?
So that's the last location that his ATM card was used.
That's weird to me, though.
And they're saying that it was him that used it.
But they're saying that it was him now that was using it. And so that's completely contradictory to what they originally
Of what they
told
said.
us.
Yeah,
They
they said
originally
that
told
he
us
did
that
not.
it was another man. Yep.
Yep, it was an African American male.
Right.
How
And
could
that
they get that
questioned,
so
And then they
wrong?
released him. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So now,
Something is
now it
just-
was him who used his own card everywhere. Like, come on. I don't know. I don't know how his family is, like, not freaking out absolutely everywhere and, like, screaming cover up from the rooftops because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Those pictures of the cleanup while they were searching with all the needle. Oh,
So my question is, do we know what kind of substance abuse or substance addiction that he had before, or
Did you hear about that?
I'm not sure of like what his drug of choice was. I don't know. Just that he was a recovering addict, and obviously he had a relapse. And like, listen, he did drugs this night. I'm not hating on him for that. I'm not victim shaming him. If that was his choice, if that's what ended up happening, even if it was an overdose, I can understand all of that. What I don't understand is how they are saying no foul play whenever this man was wrapped in plastic and wrapped in a rug and then dumped somewhere.
Yeah.
That makes no
because
sense
if
to me.
right, if anything, that is foul play. Regardless,
Right.
if he overdosed, that's concealing a body.
Well, in
like,
Louisiana, if you are with somebody and they overdose and you don't seek medical care for them, you can be charged with their murder.
You see, and like,
But this is my
it is
question.
very
It goes-
sketchy. Queen Bella, I agree.
This is my question. I think that's a little bit further is that I feel like the way that they're handling it and saying that it's no foul play is almost like they're saying but not saying this stuff happens here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you, Shay, as well as I know somebody, and maybe people in the chat have been there as well, but it's not safe there at night.
Excuse me,
this
ma'am,
was in
did you
Baton
hear that
Rouge.
press conference? This
You
is
what?
all safe. Everything there is safe. What are you talking about
Yeah.
now? There's nothing.
Yeah, right? Who am I? I live in Georgia.
Well, I got this wrong. It's not in New Orleans. This is actually in Baton Rouge, which, okay, just gonna throw this out here, is LSU country, Louisiana State University. That is where their cash cow is.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a university tourism type perspective. They don't want to scare away people from coming to school here, living here.
Hanging
But-
out.
But the question though is like, if they don't think it's foul play, why was he wrapped up like that? And where would you just find a carpet on the streets? Like he had to
Right.
have been inside somewhere, right?
Unless that carpet was abandoned by homeless people. I don't know. But that's what comes to my mind, is if he was struggling and he just so happened to relapse, where did the damn rug come from, and how did he get from on his way?
And the plastic. It wasn't just
Yeah.
it was plastic.
Right,
the
and
rug.
plastic, yes. So where did those things come from, and how did he get from there to this freaking garage that is let me see if I can find another picture of it, like an overview.
So did they get the tox results back? Is that why
No.
they're assuming that it's a OD?
No, they haven't even gotten the toxicology report back at all.
Then
Because there was no signs of foul play basically on his body.
Right.
But then that I feel like that's not. I kind of feel like that's irresponsible of the police department because it just paints the victim in a manner that you don't have any conclusive evidence to prove otherwise.
Yeah.
Like that they're doing something nefarious. Like we really don't know.
I don't know. See, and like everything in this press conference didn't match things that they said before. Like originally they said that he was last seen at the bar. They left the bar at 11:30. During this press conference, they said 10:30. They said that the conversation that he supposedly had with the security guard at the Greyhound station was at 2:30 in the morning. They said around 11:30.
What?
They said that he was last heard from at around 2:30 a.m. and that someone, not Nathan, like they originally said that it wasn't him, used his debit card at around 5:30 a.m. But now they're saying that they have him on camera as late as 4:30 a.m. and that Nathan was the only person who used the debit card. And it's like, how do you have so many contradictions for a case that you have been keeping the public up to date on up until this point? Like, why now that we found him is everything different?
Right.
I feel
Yep.
like they went overboard to continuously tell us the town was safe during this press conference to try to save their tourism dollars. But like, he was out in the city that he doesn't know, looking for drugs apparently, and getting out money multiple times for drugs apparently, and was wandering at 4:30 in the morning, apparently drunk and high.
Yeah.
Common sense would tell you that that's not safe to do in any town, not especially not a town that you don't know, though. And like,
Right, exactly.
I just don't understand how we go from all of this to, but don't worry, it's safe. And he did this to himself, but he's wrapped in plastic and wrapped in a rug.
In an abandoned
It
building.
just doesn't add up. Right, right.
And in the bushes, he was decomposing. So how do they know? Like, I guess it just depends on. He was, and I'm sorry, this is, I mean, true crime, but he was decomposing so bad to where somebody passing by smelt it. So how do they know?
Even
if
that,
there's
though, is
trauma to the
suspicious
body?
because it was somebody who was driving past
Yes.
that allegedly called this in. And so how did this person smell him decomposing in a building
Driving
as
past.
he was driving?
Do you have the address of that? I forgot. It's like 2900 Scenic Highway. Is that what it is?
Yes, that's it.
Highway.
So-
But see, even the building that they mapped out on the highway does not look the same as this building. right
No, it
here.
didn't.
I'm like,
That's what I wanted to show
on.
y'all. So this is where allegedly he was found. And this, like, okay, so y'all see this, and I'm gonna show y'all the Google Earth of it.
So he was last seen February 23rd. And then found today.
Yes.
Dang.
Is this the right area? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, Allie.
me-
Alex Erickson's here.
Ellie! Hi, Ellie! Hi, headphones! Okay, so let me share this one. Because this is the Google Earth image. And I know, like, sometimes it can be behind, but this just, it does not look anything like this. What happened? Okay. Okay, I'm not going to be able to see the comments. Where am I? Where am I? Here it is. This.
So somebody
This
drove
is-
by this and smelled his body. and
This
called it in.
is, see?
Building that they're showing on the news and stuff. But
Yeah.
like, and that they're tagging in the news reports, but like, it's not the same.
There's no, I have gone down this street. I have looked all around. I went down this street. I have looked literally, and look what's right across the street from this.
Right.
Oh
the
my
funeral
Lord.
home.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
That's morbid.
did
I
the
found-
same thing. I ended up in a tree and couldn't get out of the tree while I was driving. Oh my god.
I saw that and I was like, ooh, that's kind of eerie. But yeah, I've gone up and down these streets both ways, down this way, to see if I could see what those images were showing, and I could not see it. I have not, like, let's get out of the part. So, do you see
I
that
want to know
concrete
what the
building?
family thinks.
Unless, I know. Well, according to this article, they said that they feel that it was an overdose.
Alex is asking, so was he found today? She said hi to both y'all.
Yesterday. Right? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday around
Yep.
3:37 a.m.
In the
And
morning.
as far
Yeah.
as in the bushes asked, That they were throwing out fake photos. No, I don't think so. I just think that they're not giving us the right address, which is weird to me.
Yeah.
But Tim Miller
That is
was
weird.
on did an interview with that Uncovered with Huron, I think is her name. And he did an interview with her, and he confirmed like the location, he confirmed the 911 caller, he confirmed all that stuff to her. And so it's just, I don't know.
It's so
I just
weird.
I smell like a cover up
And
as
that's
to
not
what
even the building.
actually happened, and that's so weird. Like, I'm not normally one to like throw on a tinfoil hat, but
Yeah, no, you're not. You don't.
So
I'm
Ellie's
more
asking how
susceptible
he
to
was
do that.
found.
Oh, Allie, he was found in, let me show you. So I'm going to show you this again, and you can tell me if you see the similarities of what's going on here. I have like a million tabs open, so. Okay. This. Here's one picture of it. Was there another picture? I thought there was another. Oh, here's. Okay, so here's like a general map. So his hotel. This is Happy's, where he was last seen walking back to his hotel. His phone was found here. ATM bus and the Greyhound bus station, and then up here, 3 miles away from where his phone was found, his body was. So he had to been driving, or somebody was driving.
And can you repeat how he was found again?
Oh yeah, sorry. He was found in here, rolled up in a rug or a carpet, and then covered with plastic. Somebody driving by ended up smelling his body, or smelling something decomposing, and called 911.
Oh.
Hey, Megan.
And they left the rug there. I can't get over it.
Yes. Yes. And that's what I just had that picture. Hold on, let me stop sharing so I can find that picture again because of the rug.
That's like a crime scene one-on-one no-no.
I know. That's crazy too that I literally saw that and I was like, oh, look, that looks like a rug right there. And lo and behold, Sleuth's mom's like, yep, that's the one.
And you said that there was a local YouTube content creator that went out there and took pictures of the rug, Sleuth Mom?
yeah, I'm gonna get you the link for her page real quick, because she has that. She has the 911 call guy interviewed with her, and Tim Miller from EquiSearch interviewed with her. So let me find that real quick.
I hate autocorrect, Ellie. I mean, they freaking left it. Yeah, this is it. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, the presser, they said that basically they just didn't feel like it was necessary to take it.
Necessary to take it? I'm sorry if that was loud,
Or
y'all.
parts of it. Like, I know.
Yeah. Like, what? You work in law enforcement, right, sir?
Were you cringing when you were first listening to this, Sleuth Mom?
Yes, I want... Yeah, were you Sleuth Mom?
Listen, this whole thing,
She's
I'm
like,
just
listen, Linda.
mind-blown. I'm just absolutely mind blown. Here's the one with the 911 call. Let me give you this first because I'm having trouble finding the.
Yeah, no. EquiSearch did not find him.
It was somebody
But
driving in their car, right?
Yep. Yeah.
It smelled decomposing body.
But yet there's
As they
no
were
sign of
driving.
foul play. Yeah, and Allie, I don't know if you heard this. The presser, they said that there's no sign of foul play. He had no injuries to his body, nothing. So I guess he overdosed and wrapped himself up in a rug and covered himself with plastic.
Ugh.
The caller who wanted to
Right.
be anonymous sounds so sketchy. I think I did hear that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they haven't released any suspects yet.
Yeah, no suspects.
Because it's not
No person of
considered foul play.
interest. Yes, Allie. Yes. Wait, what is right? The caller, okay. I'm catching up on this real quick. It's very suspicious, like I said. Yep, I agree. They should have left the rug in place and let the medical examiner unwrap him with law enforcement there to collect evidence. I agree. You would think they would. Yeah, fingerprints, DNA, hairs, fibers, everything. Like, what is happening? We all need to go in law enforcement.
That's why I felt like in the presser, he was just sounding like so nonchalant. Like, this kind of happens. We didn't really see it as a crime scene.
That's why I said, did y'all see my comment in there that, am I sounding crazy, or was that conference very cold?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was just very, like, I feel like it reminded me of like something PR would do. Like, oh, we got to go in, save our image. This is this, and we got to get out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or am I reading too much into that?
No, you're not. And I'm so pro law enforcement, but the way that was delivered made me feel like there's just something deeper there. But then I'm thinking, well, maybe they have suspicions and they don't want to let whoever's watching
Right.
catch on to it. So I'm trying to see both sides of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try to always think logically and like kind of what you're saying.
Full
Jay,
circle.
Maybe they just don't want to tip somebody off. But no, it was just so, I don't know. This made me feel the same way after Idaho 4, whenever they kept telling all the college kids that they were safe, whenever there was a murderer still walking around. That's how I felt watching this press conference. Like, what are you talking about? That the city is safe and everything is safe. I mean, have you not seen the drug needles absolutely everywhere that they've been finding? Like, you have a guy wrapped in plastic found. Like, somebody is out there that is doing these things. So to sit there and just be like, don't worry, guys, please still come here on vacation. Just, I don't know.
Money grab.
Blows me.
And I mean, I hate to be so morbid, but like living in a big city area where like, those overdoses happen sometimes, like on the streets and stuff, they're not hidden. People just leave them there. They don't wrap them.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody went through the dang trouble to wrap him up, drive him down, place him in this abandoned freaking center block garage looking thing. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw nothing. Like, what? They made statements.
This Facebook post that I just sent you
Uh-huh.
is from the volunteers who were out looking, and they were cleaning up needles and stuff like that at the same time. And like, just look how much they found.
Let me go to it. If y'all hear my earbud acting up, I don't know what's going on with it. But it sounds like, in my ear at least, that it's rubbing on everything.
You kind of sound like you're sitting in front of a fan.
And I'm not. But I can't connect my other earbud. It's not connecting. For some reason. Okay, let me share this. And then I'll go back to that 911 call and everything. So this says, is this the one? Yeah. Look, like,
Whoa. That was in the vicinity they were looking at?
look at all of this down
The
there.
top of the post says,
You want me to
thanks to
back
everyone
out?
who helped
Oh,
this
there you
weekend. No, you're good. In the search for Nathan Millard, city cleanup and outreach. We still continue our search and need more volunteers. In the search and cleanup, volunteers and community partners encountered a lot of dangerous trash. Some of the medications picked up are in the photos. Please keep the family and friends of Nathan Millard in your prayers. Also, say an extra prayer for volunteers who are experiencing dangerous situations. Everybody safe. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through the rest of them. I was typing a song lyric to Ellie. Like, look at this. Look, what the hell? These are used to sedate patients with... Oh my god. Really? That are intubated in an ICU setting? So those are sedatives? I've never even heard of those things in my life. And I've done a lot of things.
Mm.
That... Hold on. I'm gonna try to switch my earbuds. This is driving me crazy, so I can only imagine how y'all are feeling. Hold on, guys. I'm not gonna be able to hear y'all for a second.
No worries, you're fine. I got it. I really do hope the family pushes for more questions, though, Sleuth Mom.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean,
Okay, is that better?
I think you sound fine.
Okay. Allie. Holy bejesus. Look at this, Dusty.
What?
That picture. That's where he was
Good night,
found.
small town PI.
Good night.
Good night, small town. Thank you for being here, beautiful.
And sorry if that's triggering for anybody. I know.
Yes, I'm sorry. This is a lot to see, but like that's what is in this area, and they're saying that it's safe. Well, okay, whatever you say. We'll trust you. I mean, I won't go, but
Yeah, it doesn't look safe to me at all.
shit. Okay, I want to play the 911 call for y'all. Y'all ready?
I'm gonna have to jump down and get right back up because my thing's frozen.
Oh, okay.
You can go and play it.
Okay.
Okay.
They aren't testing all that evidence. They don't have the budget. And that's sad. Like, okay, so... I know, Allie. I know. Okay, let me play this.
If home is where the heart is, a roof.
Stupid ads.
And hundreds of jury trials. I've probably tried more jury trials than any lawyer you know. We are...
Is this it? Or is this still an ad?
He has like a ad at the beginning
okay.
of her thing.
Okay. I thought I was tripping for a second.
Nathan's got a beautiful wife, has got a child. Nathan's wife tells the baby when the baby says every day, "Where's daddy, where's daddy?" His wife said, "You know what, she's lost. He's lost right now, honey, but he'll be coming home."
A wife is
I freaking
heartbroken
love Tim
tonight
Miller.
as she comes to terms with the news that her husband, Nathan Millard's body has now...
What'd you say?
Sorry, I was just saying I love Tim Miller. Like, I love him
Oh, I
so
know.
much.
I do too. Very humble dude.
been found.
He's asking
Millard
me
came
to
to Baton Rouge on February 22nd for what should have been a 24-hour work trip. That turned into much worse when Millard, a husband and a father, was reported missing. A week and a half later, around 3 a.m. on Monday, March 6th, his body was found off of Scenic Highway in Baton Rouge in what could be described as a cinder block garage. An Unfiltered with Kieran crew who was at the scene said the body could not be seen from the street.
It's just something that I don't think I can ever forget.
The man who called 911 and ultimately gave officers the information needed to find Nathan's body spoke with Unfiltered with Kieran on the basis of anonymity.
Yes, I was driving pretty much down the street, and I kind of rolled down my windows as I drove past the abandoned building. And as I turned in to put it back on reverse to back out, I smelled something like foul. It smelled like something was bad or something was rotting. And at first I thought it could have been like a dead animal, but I didn't see anything.
He says he walked up with a flashlight, and that's when he saw a rug and realized it was a human body inside.
So I thought it was someone throwing out food, and then I saw the feet. That's when I got really scared, and my stomach was upset, just turning into knots. I was like really terrified because I've never actually seen or actually found a deceased person. So I was pretty much terrified because I didn't know exactly what happened.
The body was badly decomposed. It's why officials used fingerprints to confirm his identity as 42-year-old Nathan Millard from Georgia. An autopsy scheduled for Tuesday will determine the cause and manner of death. Meanwhile, Baton Rouge police continue working all angles of the case, and the nonprofit group EquiSearch out of Texas helped assist in piecing some parts together.
We talked to a lady at the bus station, actually talked to him, and he apparently was having some confusion how to get back to the motel, and she said, well, give me your phone and I'll go ahead and put the directions in there. And he said, well, I lost my phone.
Tim Miller is the founder of EquiSearch. He started the nonprofit after his daughter was murdered and her body was found 17 months later. It's why he says what he does is personal for him and they leave no stone unturned. EquiSearch has also learned there were more than just the 2:30 a.m. interactions where Millard either withdrew money or checked his balance.
I do understand there were possibly additional ATM interactions at 5:30 in the morning?
There were. We actually seen where that transaction took place. And, and kind of what we're getting now is kind of 3-hour lapse also between the transaction. I'm going to say right around 2:30 to almost 5:30. So what happened in that 3-hour period of time?
Meaning between 2:30 and 5:30 a.m. on February the 23rd, Nathan's whereabouts are unknown. It's also unknown at 5:30 a.m. who went to the ATM. Was it Nathan or someone else? Now, that autopsy on Tuesday morning will hopefully reveal more information as to exactly what happened to Nathan. As of now, no arrests have been made in this case. Now, we do have our full interview with EquiSearch's Tim Miller posted to our YouTube channel. And for the latest details, please continue to follow us on all social media platforms, as well as our website and our
started dang talking and I'm on mute. Is there another one?
I do that all the
video?
time.
I hate
I don't
it.
think so, but I'm going to send you this picture of this rug because I am thinking that they took it out of the article, is my guess. Because I played it yesterday in my video, and then whenever I just went to that same article to look for it, it's gone. So I don't know if they took it down because the family asked, maybe, or you know what I mean, whatever. But again, you know, it was left there for a YouTuber basically to go and take pictures of it.
So yeah, I agree.
Do you want it on Instagram or on text?
Text. Or actually, yeah, text. Then I'll just forward it. So, feet. Did he have shoes on?
My screen. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you can share it.
I didn't even think of
Do
that.
you know if he had shoes on?
I don't.
Because he did say I saw feet. So, Louisiana girl said she's from that area. She lives in that area also, and she said that the police chief is very controversial. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this was posted the very first day, and again, I think it's that rug, that same rug that you showed, just basically a closer up picture of it. But this is the rug that he was wrapped in.
And it's left. It's ridiculous. Fibers, hair, fingerprints,
All the things.
all the things on there. Like, what? I'm sorry, but what law enforcement? Their job is to go into a case and leave no stone unturned. No stone. And they leave a whole damn rug, sorry for my language, a whole rug that this man was wrapped in, and they don't think that's a valuable piece of evidence that they need to take in?
Right.
What? Yeah, Thelma, I don't know if you heard, but they said that it's safe there and nobody has anything to worry about at all. And nothing like this usually happens.
And people who overdose there apparently just wrap themselves in plastic in a rug.
In a
so
rug.
that it's, easy disposal.
And put themselves in a concrete garage.
Right.
Yeah. Because
3
that's
miles away
totally
from where you're
normal.
supposed to be.
I mean, come on, y'all. We see this every day, right? That was total sarcasm.
I'm just seriously wondering, are they not going to arrest somebody for this?
Yeah.
Are they going to be like, oh, sorry, this is a drug overdose, and it's just going to go away? Like, I really hope his family advocates for justice.
I do
Because
too.
I don't care what type of drugs this man was doing. His life matters. How he died matters.
Yep.
I could care less if he was all doped up on all the things.
Yep.
His life and his death mattered.
And the sad thing is, anytime there's drugs involved, they usually do sweep it under the rug. I mean, I did a case about a girl that went missing actually not far from my hometown, and she had a whole history of substance abuse and she is still missing. They don't look into that crap. I feel, honestly, and I'm going to be 100% real with y'all. If y'all have watched my pre-records or anything, y'all know I have struggled with addiction in the past. I have pretty much tried everything substance-wise, and I am not saying that to be prideful or anything, because it's definitely not. But I don't care what you do. If you go missing or you die, it deserves to be looked into. I don't understand. It's like they're like, oh, it's substances. We don't need to. It's like they have so much of this that they just don't even care.
Right. It's almost easier for them if somebody who goes missing has a past history or whatever, because then they can justify it in their mind. Like, oh, well, we don't have to spend our resources to look for this missing person because they were just an addict.
Exactly.
They were just somebody who struggled with drugs. Like, they're just a
Right.
lesser human being. They're just a lesser member of our society. And it
it's so
infuriates
bullcrap.
me.
It does, yep. Like,
Especially the way that our opioid epidemic is in this country.
oh, it's insane.
Every
Yep.
single one of us is touched by someone in our lives that are a user currently or were a user. And so this could be anyone's dad. This could be anyone's aunt, uncle, grandma, daughter, son. And it's just,
And you know what?
It's mind-blowing.
It is. And from my experience, this isn't all cases by any means, but from my experience, those people that get addicted to pills are people that actually need those to survive day to day and function in their lives. And then they get addicted to those. And then the doctors keep hiring up the dosage, keep prescribing them more, giving them more, giving them more. And then so they're literally, they can't get off of it. So now they're on 175 milligrams of Oxycontin every day just to be able to function. But yet when these people go missing or they wind up dead, oh, it's okay. But yet y'all are the ones prescribing them this crap.
Right.
It infuriates me. I have... Oh, gosh.
And I agree, BC. Like, I want to know more about this client that he was seeing, this coworker, client, whatever, because he had a rental car that he took back that following morning. He also, like, left him there and allegedly paid the tab, and they went their separate ways and didn't talk. I don't know how much I believe that now. Were they together during this little drug escapade that evening? Could he possibly be involved with this somehow? Because to me, it was always a red flag that this guy went and found his phone, you know, a couple blocks away or whatever it was. You know, it wasn't like right outside the hotel or something, and it wasn't turned on, like it was off. And this guy was able to go locate his phone. How? How did he know where the phone was?
Right.
How did he know? Yeah. How did he find it? That never has made sense to me.
Right. Like, was he just walking back and found it? But it wasn't even, it wasn't
what are
near.
The chances, right? What are the chances that somebody that you were with, you know, one day, that you're going to know what their phone looks like and be able to locate it 2 blocks away?
And just be like, oh, that's his phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a client. It's not like they're friends or anything like that. It's literally a client that he met out there. Yeah.
Right. It's not somebody who had access to the, like, Find My Phone app or anything like that. Like, it's a huge red flag to me. And again, this is one of those things, like, you do not typically hear me speculate or throw shade or any of those things. Like, that is not me. But this case has so many freaking red flags that it is so hard to not.
Yeah, he found the phone. And that... One thing also I, again, can't get over is the inconsistencies. The whole... He was not the one... Now I look like a dumbass on my last video because I said he was not the one that used his card. Because that's what they said. That is legitimately what they said. And now they're coming back saying he was the one using the card.
Right.
Like, what?
They completely contradicted themselves for all of it.
It's so crazy.
Who takes a missing person's rental car back for them?
Back, yes.
I mean, wouldn't he have been riding the rental car back to the airport or train or whatever, however he got into town?
Well, don't you usually, like, if you, say you flew and you got a rental car, don't you usually take the rental car back to the airport?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, none of it makes sense. Oh, Louisiana.
And that's what makes me wonder, who is the client? You know, they've kind of protected his identity throughout this. And, like, I'm wondering, like, is this client somebody with enough money that the police are like, hey, let's make this just go away now? You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, Thelma, that's what Shay was saying when she was up here, is that it's a college town and they want people to continue going there and partying and hanging out and spending that money.
Sorry, I just came in here and, like, just speculated and threw up all the flags all over your channel. I apologize for that.
No, I want you to, because you're in it as just as much as I am. Hold on, Kendall's in here. Give me a second.
I don't speculate on my channel. I just go to everybody else's channels and throw out all of the things. Yeah, Shay, it's Moscow, Idaho safe. Exactly. Nothing to see here, guys.
I was
Everything is
just
safe.
about to say that too. It reminds me of Moscow when they said that. It's safe. Something smells fishy.
I was just looking at the map as to where the phone was found, and it's
Oh, yeah.
literally one,
You wanna share it?
2, 3, 4 blocks away. So how did this coworker, friend, client, whatever, go 4 blocks away and magically find this phone that was shut off that evening? See, because Courtyard Marriott. So we got one street. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, okay. So you got 1 street, 2 streets, 3 streets, 4 streets before it was found. What
And
led
here,
him there?
Happy's.
And was it like
Happy's
sitting
is
on a
where they
pedestal,
were
like,
at.
this is Nathan's phone with like giant red arrows blinking and pointing towards it? Like how? How
Right.
did you know that?
So freaking random. See, and even a local is literally saying Baton Rouge is not safe, but you got law enforcement over here on a freaking presser saying it's safe. We're good here. Nothing to see.
I know. I dropped her channel because she's got a small one, and
Yeah,
haven't done
y'all go
much on
support
it.
her.
Yeah, and she could even probably provide some insight to the Madison Brooks one as well, which was the college student that was
And-
ran over and other things done to her.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana girl, if you want to email me or if you have Instagram, we can chat if you want. We can if you want, we can team up on some videos, get you out there. I mean, I'm nothing big, but
You're amazing. I'll drop your Instagram link 1 second.
thank you. I am, and y'all, for everyone, if Erica is still in here, she can vouch for my Instagram stories. They are not about true crime sometimes, and they're off the wall. So, just putting that out there. You will see Mallory.
They're hilarious. I love them.
Thanks. Oh yeah, thank you for dropping Sleuth Mom channel. Y'all go over to subscribe to Sleuth Mom. I love her. We've been through some shit together, and she's a real one. She's one of the real ones here, for sure.
And anything that BC says in the chat, probably a lie. She's a compulsive liar.
She is.
Compulsive. I'm just kidding.
She's a shit stirrer. I'm just kidding, BC. I love you. But no, Sleuth Mom is awesome. See? Yep, she's in here. She's constantly laughing at my stuff. I don't know if she's laughing at me or laughing with me.
Right.
I laugh at you. And with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I literally,
When
I
it's-
couldn't do my channel without BC. She is like she is a rock of my channel.
She's
For real, for
she's
real.
awesome.
She is.
She even watches my pre-records, which I love. So I'm glad I'm doing this live again, y'all. I didn't think I would miss it, honestly, but I missed it, and I don't want to leave y'all
With
again.
everyone.
It
honestly.
is. It's so much different. I love my pre-records, don't get me wrong, because I love to edit. I just love the creativity of it. You know what I mean? But I love going live, and I don't know, something fell off these last 2 months with my channel, and I just miss connecting with y'all, and I don't want anything to come in the way of that. So,
Right.
and I appreciate y'all for
pre-records
being here.
Are amazing though, for real, for real.
Thank you.
So I understand why you love to do them, because you like, I don't know, you're so great with the editing and putting the story together and like telling the story in a short period of time. Like I absolutely love it. And so it's nice, especially whenever then you can come live and do these updates with us and like sit here and discuss. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's the first word.
I was talking to Shay right before this, and she was like, Because honestly, I was a little stressed out coming to live. I'm not going to lie to y'all. And Sleuth Mom and Shay know this. And Shay was like, well, do you have to go live right now? I was like, I mean, I don't have to, but I want to. And I think it would be, I don't know. So I had the video of Nathan already planned out. I had already uploaded it. I was editing it. Last night, if y'all saw my community post, I had a horrible migraine. I mean, horrible. Dusty ran me a bath and told me to get in and not come out. And so I couldn't finish editing because I couldn't even look at my computer screen. And then this morning, the presser came out, and I was like, well, I'm not going to re-edit my video, refill my video. So I'm going to go live. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad you did.
Thank you.
And I think you should. It's kind of like what we've been talking about is, and I know we also talked about it with Allie as well, is some people don't go to a bunch of other channels. They may only go to yours, or they're following a case with you and they want to hear your perspective. So I do encourage you to keep getting out there, doing the updates and sharing stuff. Even if you think we've heard it elsewhere, we want to hear from you.
I know, and that's another struggle that I
even had
have.
to learn too, Mel. You
Yes.
have to do it as if you were the only channel presenting it every single time.
And that's what I struggle with is, well, I've got everybody in the world covering this on YouTube. Why are they going to want to watch my stuff? But I think that's just me being in my own head. Thank you, Allie. And thank you, y'all. I'm not coming on here to get compliments or anything like that. I really don't want y'all to think that's what I'm doing. There's just a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I've really been in my head about. And like I told Shay, I just got to rip off the Band-Aid. I just got to do it. And once I do it, it will be a lot easier.
Absolutely. And I think that, personally for me, I've always watched pre-records. I didn't even know that there was a live side. So I think as a creator, I'm not one myself, it gives you a lot of dimensions on how you want to do your channel and plan things. And I think that could be stressful in of itself.
Mm-hmm. I know, Erica, I do. I doubt myself a lot. I am seriously my worst critic. Like, there's nothing anybody on the internet could ever say to me that I have not already said to myself.
And I think we all do that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every creator, I feel like, goes through that time period where they're not sure if what they're doing is the right thing. They're not sure if they're approaching it the right way. They're not sure if their opinion matters and like all of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that, too, one thing that helps me, just because I know I've struggled with this as well, like I have hesitated to cover cases because of the same reason. Like, oh, well, this person, that person, like the whole world is covering it. But I had to realize that literally I have at least 10 people that I know for sure don't watch anybody but me.
Right.
And so,
right.
Do I just stop updating or stop talking to those 10 people? Is it worth it for just 10 people? For me, it is. You know, those 10 people
Right.
are my friends. And that's what you got to realize. Like, you have your friends and your people who are going to stand by you no matter what you do. And so talk to them. Don't worry about everybody else. Talk to your friends.
Thank you, Sleuth Mom. I agree. I have
So
the
are
best
you committing
community.
to doing more lives?
Yeah, I think I am.
Yay!
I miss it. And hi, Anthony. I just miss the connection. It's different coming on. You know, it's just different responding to comments. And like, yeah, I can set my pre-records to premiere to where I can chat with y'all in the comments. But again, it's different, you know? It's just different.
And it's like you said, you don't have to have like 1,000 people in chat and things like that.
No.
Like, if your best 10, 20, 30, or whoever it is watching is there. That's all that matters.
Yep. And just like I told Shay, I said, I'd be fine if 2 people were on my live. I don't care about the numbers. I really don't. I do this because I'm passionate about it. This is honestly, besides being a mom, I feel is my purpose. Is I wanted a platform that I could do good and to give back. Oh God, I hope I don't get emotional. But because I started out as a cleaning channel, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, what is this helping? You know, like I want to do something more with my channel. So I'm already obsessed with true crime, and I don't want to focus on solved cases because I feel, and no shade against anybody that does solve cases, I just feel icky about it. And I want to spread awareness to those that don't have that closure, just like Sleuth Mom. I think that's why me and you connect so well. We have a lot of the same mentality.
We really do. We really do. And it is like, I mean, even if you only help one person, you know, Gracie Mitchum is a great example of somebody that you've helped.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, she got found because of our channels.
Yep.
Putting her name out there, putting her story out there. You
Oh my
know,
God,
how
I
many
cried.
people can say that they helped get someone found?
Yep.
How many people can say that they actually made a difference? And you matter.
Yep.
Your opinion,
And that's what I want to do.
It all matters.
There's so much, I mean, we see it on true crime all the time. There's so much evil in this world, but there's also so much good in this world. And I want to be that good that makes a difference. I want to surround myself with people that feel the same exact way.
And you are, and you will.
I love
You
y'all.
be the energy that you want around you.
Agreed. It's a new moon tonight, y'all. Fresh start.
You know what, too? We're gonna grow. People love drama right now. That is a whole thing, right? And that's okay. I get it. It's fun. It's happening right now. That's the wave that we're in. But I will say I've been around long enough to know that this crap goes in rotations, and eventually people are going to want real true crime again. They're going to want real cases again. They're going to want not a to scroll from live to live to live to live to live and it all be the exact same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even if there's like 4 or 5 of us covering this case, it's not every channel.
Right.
I mean, like,
I agree.
every channel do some of them. And again, you know, still cover it though. If it's your case, if you were on it, you want to talk about it, you have thoughts on it, cover it, because your thoughts are valuable. But it will come back. It will come back around. It always does. And the good channels will grow again. I mean, look, Gray Hughes hung out at how many subscribers for so long because he just stopped growing. And and people are finally coming back. Like, Gray just hit 100,000. He's almost like, he's like skyrocketing now because people are starting to want real true crime again.
And it is
106K now.
Yeah. That like Sleuth Mom says, it's frustrating because you put so much time and effort and literally your heart, your blood, not your blood, your sweat, your tears, all of it, at least for me, and I know Sleuth Mom as well. We put so much effort into this. So, I don't know, all in due time. All in due time. I would rather grow slow and have people here that know my heart and know that I am who I say I am and grow at the pace that I am, and I'm fine with that. You know, as long as my people, y'all, truly know my heart. I sound like Selena Gomez right now. If y'all have been following that whole saga. She said that.
Are you talking about the Selena and Haley stuff?
Yes.
I'm telling you, we should do like a pop culture podcast or something.
We should. We so should. I actually just said, I was like, maybe Mellow with Mal, because y'all, I created a second channel. I haven't done anything with it though, but it's Mellow with Mal. I was like, maybe I should do like entertainment on that channel with Shay.
Oh. Alex just wrote you.
Alex, Team Selena or Team Haley?
She's 2 minutes behind, and I'm laughing because I've done that in real life.
That's great.
I'll take a call and not realize it, and so I pick up and I start responding in chat, and then I'm asking questions that have already been answered. Like, if I would just go forward.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Miss Crucifix and I have had a full blown out conversation. I don't know if any of y'all watch. This is so off topic, but Vanderpump Rules and the drama going on with that. I was talking to Shay's ear off and Dusty, and they're just like, "What?"
Yeah, the Vanderpump stuff I can't keep up with, but I definitely can keep up with Team Selena and Team Bieber. But I'm a huge Bieber
I wouldn't
fan.
even necessarily put it on a backup channel. Like, if you want to talk about pop culture sometimes and like make a video about that here and there, that could bring up a whole nother audience that can eventually see cases that you're putting out.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even hide it. I would just do it. Do what you're passionate about. Put it all.
Oh,
I mean,
Alex caught up.
I watched Chasing Truth clean her entire house with a leaf blower one day because that's what she was doing that day. If you want to come on and clean while you talk about a case, we're here for it.
I love y'all. The first, and you'll remember this case, Sleuth Mom, Layla Cavett. That was the first true crime case I ever covered, and it was just, I was working at a hotel at the time, and she came in there to visit the hotel, and I went into work, and all these missing person flyers were all over the place about her, and I was like, what happened? And she was like, she went missing. And I was like, what? And I remember her and her son being in our hotel, and oh my gosh, she did not leave that boy's sight. They did get kicked out for smoking some herb, but whatever. And she hasn't been seen since. So once I saw that, and I was already like, what do I want to do with my channel? I was really lost. My grandpa just died. Actually, both of my grandpas just died within 2 months of each other. So I was like, what is my purpose? I need to find my purpose. I was completely lost. So I was like, I'm going to talk about Layla Cavett because I looked on YouTube, literally nobody was talking about her at the time. And I was like, if it tanks, it tanks. If it does good, I guess this is where I need to take my channel. And I put it up, and it did great. And I was like, here we go. And I was literally in my car driving down the road, and I did get some comments like, this is so disrespectful. Why are you driving in your car talking about a missing person? I was like, well, this isn't my usual content, but no, they haven't followed her. Or followed her. I read Allie's comment right above that. They have not found her. And that case still haunts me.
That's terrifying.
It is.
Did y'all? Oh, never mind.
How about
Allie.
TikTok is like officially getting banned. Like they're.
I heard, and it's
Congress
not.
is coming down on it.
Yeah, and let me just say this. Okay, Sleuth Mom, I'm gonna put on my little tinfoil hat for a second. It is not. I'm ready. In my opinion, I don't think it's because it's a Chinese ran app and they think that they're spying on us. I mean, it could very well be the case. I think it's because there's a lot of information out on TikTok that the media doesn't not cover, does not want out. The government does not want out, and people are becoming quote unquote woke. And I think that they want to shut it down.
Well, that's
In my
been
opinion.
kind of in the
It doesn't have
kinda
the oversight and the
atmosphere.
controls that YouTube's Shorts has. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yep.
But I like it. I feel like you get more information out there that you can't normally find. Or, I mean, whether it's information or misinformation, I think that's upon us as beings to do our own research. You know, you can't take everything as fact.
Right. And I mean, I have been down those rabbit holes on TikTok, and I will go and search some of the stuff that they're talking about, and it literally aligns. And there are conspiracy theories that I can get in line with. Some of them I'm like, oh, okay, that's a little far-fetched. But like, hello, Britney Spears, that was a conspiracy. The whole Free Britney Spears movement, that was a whole conspiracy. And guess what? That was true.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, conspiracy theories all originate from somewhere. There's some truth behind every single one of them. So, but I think it's crazy that they submitted this bill and the White House comes out and says, yeah, we want this passed and we want it passed quickly. And it literally bans TikTok from everywhere. I mean, they've already banned it on devices that come from like the welfare office and stuff. They've banned it on state college campuses. All state employees are not allowed to use it. Like, and now we're like, you know, banning it from us. Pretty soon it's going to be part of the dark web.
Yep. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but
I was just saying, some of us we just left Melissa Jade, so we did conspiracy land for like hours.
I mean, that's what I
was,
think.
Like, down the rabbit hole.
I mean, y'all are talking. Okay. Let's just put it in perspective here. We got a Chinese spy balloon that they let go all the way across the country, and y'all want to ban TikTok? But y'all let this balloon go all the way across the country that supposedly China set off.
So many questions.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean, that's how I found.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat real quick. I could not believe that there is a seventh person involved in that model's murder. Seven.
A
Like,
seventh?
How did you ever think that they were going to get away with it? Yeah, seventh person.
Who said that? I gotta go look.
Sorry.
No.
I can get you the article. Just completely off.
send
They
me
were
that.
they were talking about it in the thing.
Oh, yeah, I was telling Allie that, like, I really got into the Abby Choi Hong Kong model that she was covering, and then I saw somebody had recently just did a premiere on it, and I first saw it on Allie's, so I hadn't really seen many people talking about it, but, I mean, it's huge. It's out there. I mean, she's a front page cover model. I mean, beautiful woman. Just
Allie wants to
tragically
hear
gone.
more, so share. Because I'm not too familiar with that.
With the seventh person?
Yeah, with the whole thing. I've been so
Allie knows
engulfed.
the story.
I sent you the article in private chat about
But with the seventh person.
who was arrested.
That's what I want to know about.
Yeah, Inside Edition put out an article.
Oh, did
earlier.
you sent it to me right here. Just kidding. A little slow right now. Here it is. Okay. Ugh. 7 people have now been arrested in the grisly dismemberment of model and social influence. Is that the... Oh. In a soup... Okay. Now it's all coming back to me now. The number of people arrested in connection with the grisly dismemberment of Hong Kong model and influencer Abby Chow. Is that how you pronounce it? Choi? Grew
Choi, yeah.
to 7.
Names, so don't ask me.
Okay, yeah, y'all know me and my pronunciation. It's country bumpkin over here. It grew to 7 this week when a 29-year-old woman was taken into custody after she fled to mainland China to avoid prosecution. Police said the woman, who was not named, was handed over to Hong Kong authorities at a border checkpoint. I am not even going to pronounce that, which links the China city to the independent Hong Kong. There are some words in here that I pronounce, y'all, and I'm not going to make it with myself. Her ex-husband, Alex, 28 years old, his brother, Anthony, 31, and their father, Kwong Kao, 65, have already been charged with murder. Kwong's family, Jenny Lee, 63, has been charged with perverting the course of justice. What does that mean?
Like, it would be, like, here it would be, like, trying to, what do they call that? Like, interfering, basically.
Okay. Okay, like lying, I guess, maybe? Okay.
Yeah, like, I can't think of the charge name, but yeah, like,
Coming.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I can't see chat if y'all are talking. All have been denied bail and have not entered pleas. The 28-year-old socialite and model was reported missing February 22nd. Over the following days, her severed legs were found in a refrigerator, and her head and ribs were found in a soup pot covered with vegetables. The horrific discoveries occurred in an apartment on the outskirts of Hong Kong that had been rented by one of her former in-laws.
Sorry. Yes, obstruction of justice. That's the word. Sorry.
Okay, yes, thank you. Yes.
It's all coming
That's
back.
it.
It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That needs to be like one of my mottos. Yeah, that just needs to be one of my mottos right there. Obstruction,
Amen.
yes. Y'all got our backs. Do y'all need to be up here too with us? But y'all, okay, so this whole family was in on this shit?
Yeah, like the mistress.
Yeah, and they cooked her. Like, they were gonna, like, it's mind-blowing to me.
Were they,
that,
like
they
why was
think
she
they were gonna get
in
away with
vegetables?
this exactly?
Were they?
Because she's like the meat in the soup. I hate to say it that way.
Ew. No way. That reminds me, I did a case of, what was her name?
For all of you people who eat Chinese food. Just saying.
Yeah, and you know what? I hate Chinese food. And my family loves it, and they are so mad at me that I hate Chinese food. It gives me a headache.
I do not like Chinese food. I ordered it tonight.
I don't know. Ew. I don't know why. That and pizza.
What was that for?
I don't like pizza.
You like pizza? Are you human?
No. No. I like mod pizza. That is the only pizza. See? Only mod
like pizza.
and no Chinese. I like Japanese. See, you don't like Chinese?
No.
See? Ha!
I have no words.
It's probably the MSG that gives you a headache. Yes. My mom, anytime she would order Chinese, she would ask them to put no MSG in it, but okay. They did anyway. It's probably cooked into there. I'm trying to find that case that this reminds me of, and it was a while ago, so I'm scrolling back on. Her name was Sarah. Oh my gosh. She did this to the guy that she was seeing.
Are you talking about Sarah
Harold
Boone and the
Sasko. This was a solved case that I did. Done that too, where she locked him in the suitcase.
Yeah, because that.
Yeah, I've covered that case. But Harold Sasko. Yes. This is a solved case. But Harold Sasko, Sarah McClin. She was 19 years old, and she did some stuff. I covered
Like
it in
what?
2021, so it was a while ago. But I'm gonna link it in the chat in case anybody wants to watch it. But she basically snapped on the guy she was seeing. He was a lot older than her. But she like chopped him up and was cooking him basically.
I have to watch that.
That's the
This
link to
this
that
one's kind of a little
video.
different,
Yeah,
but
it was insane.
oh my lord.
No, it just reminded me of that because of the dismemberment and everything.
I
You
just can't get
hate
over the fact that they
cheese?
were literally gonna eat her.
I know. Like,
And
oh
like
my
they thought they
gosh.
were gonna get away with this. Like an entire family was just gonna eat her and just move on with their lives like nothing ever happened.
Mm-mm. And it's like, how, what I don't understand is how do you not think you are going to get caught doing something like this? Like, I mean, really doing any crime. No, no.
Now I gotta
Wasn't
drop my
family
phone.
in-laws hurt?
Mel, I have to drop my phone's at like 5%, which my phone never gets below
Oh, okay.
like 30%. I'm stressing right now.
No, you're good. I'm about to end the live anyway in a minute. But
Yeah, I was supposed to say I'm ready.
What-
I gotta get down too. So
yep.
sorry.
No, you're good. Wasn't family in-laws hurt, Abby? Yes. Yeah. Case heartbreaking. What happened? Yeah,
Thank
I
you for
agree.
having me. Love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Sleuth Mom. If you want to go, you can. Y'all can go. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
good night,
y'all for being
everyone.
up
Thank
here.
you so much.
Good night,
Thanks.
y'all.
Good to talk to you. Bye.
All right. Love y'all. Bye. Yes. I know. I'm at a loss for words about Abby's case, and I haven't covered her honestly because they arrested people already, but that is mind-blowing. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Hold on, I'm gonna share her picture again. Look. Thank you, Shay. Beautiful girl. Sick family. Makes me thankful for my in-laws. I know, her kids. I just cannot imagine. And for what? Like, because you want to play God? I don't get it. I will never get this stuff ever. But I'm actually, on a side note, before I get off the live, I am going to either this week or next week, I'm going to post like a little intro video for my Mellow with Mal channel. I'm going to shameless promo right now and drop the link in chat. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with that channel. It won't be true crime. Okay. Let me get back to it. She was beautiful. Thanks, Erica. But see, they arrested more people, you know. Could be. Yeah, that is true, Allie. Yeah. That is true. Thank you, headphones, for coming on. I appreciate it. Stay safe, babe. That is true. I would, my own chat is telling me to follow my guidelines. All right, I dropped my second chance. Did it go through? Did the link not post? What is happening? Okay, it's not letting me post it for some reason. And Shay's phone is dead. I love you, Allie. Thank you for coming on. I don't know why it's not letting me share it. It's showing in my phone that it posted. Okay, I'll send it to you, Erica. Okay, I sent it to you. No, I'm not a mod on my channel. Is that why I can't post it? I know, he's loud. Maybe that's why. I could have sworn I have posted a link before. That's so stupid. You would think that I would be able to post my own link in my channel. Right? Or no, I mean. But yeah, so basically it's gonna be about whatever. My second channel. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Something not true crime to give us a break from all the heaviness, because it can be a lot. Here, I'll give it to BC also, just in case. I posted it in my Discord also. Okay. You posted, yeah, see, I posted a link earlier. That's what I thought. It's just being mean. Did it go now? Oh, BC, thanks. It's so stupid. Okay, well, y'all let me know some video ideas, and also follow me on Instagram because I make a fool out of myself, and we can chat more over there. I don't know, it's easier for me to respond to messages over there because I actually get the notification most of the time. And then we can talk about Mellow with Mal. We can talk about new cases. If y'all want to give me case suggestions for missing or unsolved cases, it can be cold cases, whatever. Email me, let me know. I think in the description of my videos, there's a link for, I don't know if it's going to be in this one. It might be in my last one. But there's a link for Google Docs that you can fill out for cases, or you can just email me or send me a message on Instagram. But it feels so good being back, and I love y'all, and I cannot thank you enough for all your support and y'all being here. It truly means the world to me, and I cannot ever put into words, because I suck at words, how much y'all mean to me and your support and everything. It truly, truly means the world to me, and I hope y'all know that. Truly hope y'all know that. But I love y'all. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. And I hope y'all have a great week. Thank you, BC. I'm happy too. It feels good to be back. It's just, like I said, I want to do more lives. I'm thinking once a month. It might be more. Like if there's a update and I don't have time to edit and film and edit a video, then I'll more than likely jump on live like I did tonight. But other than that, we might do like a monthly live or every other week, something like that. I'll let y'all know on my community tab on what, but I definitely want to do more lives again because I missed y'all, and I love y'all, and I love talking to y'all. YouTube does suck. YouTube plays me. They don't send out notifications or anything. And if y'all don't get my notifications, we kind of figured out, maybe try to unsubscribe and then subscribe back and hit the bell notification and set it to all. If you're not getting my notifications, that might help. But I love y'all so, so very much. And I hope y'all have an amazing week. And I'm going to get a video out, a pre-record out tomorrow and also on Friday. And possibly we'll go live next week, maybe. Maybe. All right. I love y'all. And thank you again for being here. I sound so redundant, but truly, I can't thank you enough. I know, BC. I do that all the time. But I feel like I always want to just be there for y'all, and I get so hard on myself if I miss a day of uploading or anything. Again, I'm my own worst critic, and I try to give myself grace and be a little more easier on myself. I know a lot of y'all can relate to that as well. But I love y'all, and thank you. Thank you, Sleuth Mom, for being up here, and Shay, I know you're gone, but thank you. And thank you all y'all for being here. I truly, again, appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Love y'all. Yes, thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. Thanks, Erica. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. I mean, my mental health hasn't been the best lately either. Valerie! Hey, babe! So I'm just trying to work through my mental health, anxiety and stuff, so. But we're getting there. Y'all help me with that more than y'all know, too. I'm leaving, Valerie. But text us. Or me. And we can chat. But she had to come in at the end, of course. I know. When are you going live on your channel? Can somebody drop Valerie's link in chat? Can you talk, Valerie? Can you call me in a little bit? But apparently I can't drop links, so if y'all want to drop Valerie's channel, anybody that's not subscribed, I'm sure most of y'all are, because she's truly amazing and an absolute doll. But y'all should go head over to Valerie's channel and subscribe. Thank you, BC. She's a good one too. I love her to death. We missed you here, but your mental health is more important. Thank you, Miss Crucifix. Y'all mean the world to me. Mental health sucks, honestly. Okay. I don't want to get emotional talking about that, because I definitely will. But I love y'all. And again, thank you for all your support, truly. I don't mean to get emotional, but I've just had a lot going on behind the scenes, and I really appreciate y'all. But good things are coming. We're doing more lives. Valerie, I'm doing more lives, and I'll see y'all soon. I promise, okay? I love y'all so very much. I'll see y'all on Instagram. Yes, Erica. And bye, y'all. Good night. I love y'all. Good night, good night, good night.